Have you ever felt stuck in a job you hate, but you don't know how to make a change? That is exactly where my client Marissa was before she joined Find Your Fulfilling Career, my signature 12-month group coaching program designed to help professional women leave jobs they hate and land roles they love with a 5-figure salary increase. So Marissa was frustrated, undervalued, and unsure of her next move. But after working together, she not only landed a job she loves, she also increased her salary by $13K and finally feels confident in her career path. So let's get into her story. First, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. 𝙁𝙤𝙔𝙤. I'm a career coach and I help women land jobs they love while increasing their salaries by 5 figures. In today's video, I am giving you all the details about one client's journey to a higher paying job she loves. And you'll even get to hear from her. So keep watching to learn more about Marissa's journey to a job she loves with a 5-figure salary increase. Before joining my coaching program, Marissa was stuck in a cycle of doing what other people told her to do in her career instead of figuring out what she actually wanted. She had been working in higher education for over 5 years and had recently moved into a new role with the same company. But within 3 weeks in the job, she knew that it was a wrong fit. She felt underutilized, she felt overlooked, and she was actually creating projects just to stay busy and starting to question her own worth. She was also severely underpaid and tried to tell herself that money didn't matter when in reality it did. So let's hear Marissa describe what that was like in her own words.
I think I was experiencing a lot of frustration and I didn't know why I was frustrated. I didn't know how to get out of my frustration. And I felt like I was making a lot of career decisions just based off what other people suggested or told me to do. So I don't think I ever took the time to really figure out what does Marissa want and is it okay for Marissa to want what she wants? And just it was easier for me just to listen to what other people and other voices in my life had to say about like what I should do. And that's just been my life from college up until that point was just, oh, you should pursue this program or you should apply for this position. I would just do it. And so I think prior to that, I just felt like, okay, well, the norm is I'm not 100% excited about where I am right now, but I guess that's just how life is supposed to be.
That feeling of, I guess this is just how life is so common, but it doesn't have to be your reality. Marissa hit a breaking point when she realized that she couldn't keep going like this for another year in her career. She started noticing that other people around her were actually happy at work, and that made her wonder if that was possible for her also.
But then I would hear these stories and I would have friends who are in roles that they do feel like there's some, meaning in their and they actually enjoy their role. And so I think that just made me like reopen that box that I had closed and reconsider like, okay, well, is this a possibility, I guess, for me?
Yeah. So that's when Marissa started considering my coaching program, Find Your Fulfilling Career. But she did talk about hesitating at first because she had looked at other career coaches. She had tried career tests, she had read books, and they didn't work for her. So why would FYFC be any different?
And because you had a lot more testimonials and you worked specifically with like Black women, so you would have been able to answer and help a Black woman like myself navigate some just unique situations that may not happen for others. And so I think one, just because there were more testimonials, and I feel like a lot of what you were saying resonated with where I was at. And so I think that's why I decided to reach out and work with you.
Once Marissa joined the program, we got to work immediately. Like the first step was helping her uncover her values, interests, and skills using my visa framework, and then discover all the career options available to her with her existing skill set. Through this process, Marissa realized that she already had a lot of valuable skills that aligned with higher paying roles. She just needed to see them clearly.
I think for me, just like seeing it outlined like that on paper helped me understand, oh, okay, a lot of the fear is like just stories I've been telling myself. But if I look on paper, I am qualified. And that alone, just like you introduce those tools like on how to do market research, on how to really understand your value and to, I guess, objectively look at your accomplishments and what you've done, and to have the words of how that would translate into other positions.
Next, we focused on positioning Marissa for the right roles using my simplified job search method. We revamped her resume and her LinkedIn profile to actually highlight her skills, her relevant experiences, and her accomplishments, not just listing out her responsibilities. She also got access to interview scripts, interview questions to prep for, and more tools that helped her interview confidently.
So I think once I went through that exercise, especially when you help me take a look at my resume from that perspective, I think that's where it clicked for me. Like, oh, okay. All right. Now I feel a little bit more confident. So that was helpful. But I think also too, being able to talk through with you on a coaching call, some of the potential questions that may come up, and really helping me understand, like, okay, how do I respond? How do I make sure that I'm still expanding on my resume and not just restating everything?
When Marissa got an offer, she used the negotiation strategies and the scripts from the program to increase her salary by $13K. So where is Marissa now? Well, after working together, she landed a job she loves and increased her salary by $13,000 with an even bigger shift in her confidence.
And being my skill sets and the things that I actually enjoy doing are being utilized a lot more. And I think that has led me to feeling more like I can show up as myself at the workplace, because I'm now utilizing skills that I just wasn't excited. I did not have the opportunity to utilize before, and I'm more excited about utilizing.
Marissa is now confident in her ability to make strategic career moves, and she feels valued for the work that she's doing. But the biggest change wasn't just professional, it was also personal, because Marissa talks about how she now sees herself the way God created her to be.
It's about your career, but I don't know. I think if I had done another program, I don't think I would have gone through the process that I needed to go through in order to see myself, like you said, as God sees me. I don't think I would have gotten that anywhere else. And so I think for me, this is what I needed. I needed to come to terms with who is Marissa before I can step into what I was created to do and be.
That shift from self-doubt to confidence is exactly why I created my coaching program, Find Your Fulfilling Career. If Marissa's story resonates with you, you don't have to figure out your next career move alone. If you're ready to find work that you genuinely love and feel valued for what you bring to the table while increasing your salary by 5 figures, so meaning 10K or more, then Find Your Fulfilling Career is absolutely for you.
Time is passing, right? Like time is passing anyway. Whether we decide to or not, like, the time is going to pass. And so I think if you're on the fence, if anything, that should tell you that you're meant to be in this program and make that decision. I think I wish I would have taken more risks and just said yes. It's an opportunity. And I think too, for someone who's on the fence, if you have like certain phases and seasons in your life where you learn something new about yourself and you discover something new about yourself as you're growing and changing. And I feel like for me, this was one of those programs and moments where I thought I was going to come out with, like, okay, yeah, new career and new tools and resources, maybe some cool tips in there about how to update my resume. But I came out with like a different mindset and a different way of how I viewed myself as it relates to my work.
So you heard Marissa say it, time is going to pass anyway. The question is, will you still be in the same spot next year, or will you have finally taken the first step toward a career you love? Click the link in the description below to join Find Your Fulfilling Career today. And if you want to hear my full conversation with Marissa, you can watch that video. It's going to pop up somewhere on the screen. And you can also look in the description for a link to watch the full video. Thank you for watching, and don't leave yet. Either watch the full video with Marissa or check out the next video that's going to pop up here for you to keep getting career strategies to help you land a job you love. And as usual, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. I'll catch you on the next video.